Hello students, we are learning Kingdom Animalia, in which we are dealing with non-chordates and chordates. Phylum Chordata has been divided into three subphyla: Urochordata, Cephalochordata and Vertebrata. Subphylum Vertebrata has been classified into two superclasses, superclass Pisces and superclass Tetrapoda. Superclass Pisces includes all the fishes, in which we studied the subclasses chondrichthyes and osteichthyes. Superclass Tetrapoda means the animals having four limbs. Now, last time we studied class Amphibia. Now let us study class Reptilia. Reptilians are animals which show crawling habit, means their belly crawls or they creep over the ground, and some animals they bear the limbs also. Sometimes they are aquatic, sometimes they are terrestrial. One of the important thing that the heart is 3.5 chambered or incompletely 4 chambered. Auricles is completely divided into 2 chambers, but ventricle is partially divided. They are poikilothermic or cold blooded, means their body temperature varies according to the environmental temperature. Their skin is non-glandular, means scaly skin, and they are oviparous, means they lay the eggs. Parental care is not developed. Exceptional case of this is the crocodile. The crocodile has completely 4 chambered heart. Aquatic reptilians are turtles and crocodiles, while the cobras, wall lizard are found on the ground. Now in this picture, see here, this is the cobra and this is the wall lizard. These are the examples. You can see here the turtle or tortoise. This is the example of reptilians. So in this picture few reptilians are given and 2 amphibians are given. Next class is aves. Aves means birds. They are aerial in habit. Initially I told you that the fish evolved into amphibians like frog. Frog evolved into reptilians, and reptilians evolved into the birds. Archaeopteryx is an example which show the reptilian characters like long tail and teeth in the beak, while the birds they don't bear the teeth. Example: pigeon, ostrich, penguin, sparrow. 4 limbs are modified into wings. They have boat-shaped body. They are endothermal. Endothermal means what? They are warm-blooded. Their body temperature remains constant. Exoskeleton means body is covered by feathers. There are scales over the legs. They are oviparous, egg layers, and their bones are hollow. Then air packets are present nearby the lungs. Now these are the adaptive characters to float in the air, and the body is boat shaped so that they can easily fly in the sky. Then parental care is well developed. Example: pigeon, ostrich, penguin, sparrow, peacock. There are number of birds. You can see in the picture birds, beak, feathers. Then body shows head, neck and trunk, tail. Last class is mammalia. Mammalia means mammals. Mammary glands are present to feed the milk to their young ones. Then over the body you can see the hair or fur is present. They are warm blooded or endothermal, and they are viviparous. Viviparous means they give directly birth to the young ones. Skin is glandular, and one of the multiple choice questions is that mammary glands, they are modified sweat glands. Mammary glands are modified sweat glands, not oil glands. Example, you can see bat. Bat is a flying mammal, or it is called to be the flying fox. Rat, whale, it is found in the water. It comes out to breathe because it has got the lungs. Man, dolphin, etc. See in the picture, you can see the mammals like elephant, giraffe, rhino, zebra, tiger. Mammals have got other peculiar characters. Ear pinna is present, which is absent in the fish or birds or the snakes. External ear pinna is present. Heart is completely four-chambered. Now, I told you that mammals are viviparous, means they give birth directly to the young ones. But one of the exceptional case here is duck-billed platypus, which is oviparous mammal. Marsupials means pouch-bearing animals. Example, kangaroo. Then I told you the mammals are warm-blooded. They are viviparous. This is the duck-billed platypus, which is a mammal but lays the eggs, and this is the kangaroo, which has the pouch for development of the young one. Suppose in examination the question comes, write difference between amphibia and mammalia. So amphibia are cold-blooded, where mammals are warm-blooded. In amphibia, heart is three-chambered. In mammalia, heart is four-chambered. Amphibians are oviparous, egg-layers. Mammals are viviparous. Amphibia shows only two body parts, head and trunk, while the mammal shows head, neck, trunk, and tail. Example, frog. Example, man. Questions. You have to go through the simple questions like draw neat label diagram of Cycon, Balanogasus, Cutla, or write the characteristics of class Reptilia, Amphibia, Mammalia. Write difference between reptilians and mammalians like this. Thank you.